Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Financial district at the tip of Manhattan is easily.
What up, guys? Today's gonna be a very quick day. We didn't do too much. It was we had a loss of $65 and the market was really slow. So, and I kind of saw myself do a bit of forcing trades, and so I just didn't want to risk it. But I did have a very weird trade at one point. So lately, a lot of IPO stocks have just been really jumping, and I don't know what's causing it, but it just seems to be that's the trend right now. So IPO stocks are doing pretty hot. So this stock here, let me go on the daily chart here. This stock a few days ago was around 20 bucks. Today hit a high of 200 or 199, and I was going to short it right here, but I didn't like the whole setup, and I was like, if it goes up here, I'll short it. But then if it tanks hard, then I'll buy the dip. So it goes here, then it tanks, and I'm like, all right, maybe I should buy 50 shares. And I was like, you know what, like, this is kind of a little bit scary. Maybe I'll just go with 5 shares. And that's the greatest decision I made, because from here, it tanked all the way down here, and I was trying to get out all the time here. But the thing is, the liquidity, like this 8,000 shares, 13,000 shares, and the liquidity was garbage on this, and that's something that I just didn't recognize, and I didn't see. I just assumed for some reason, if this stock is on the mainstream trends and a lot of the chat rooms were talking about it, I just assumed it would have a lot of volume, but no, it had barely nothing. So I tried to buy the dip here, and I was doing a market order from 118 all the way here, and I got executed at 109. The market order, and I had a $175 loss on 5 shares. So if I had 50 shares, holy crap, dude, that would be insane. So yeah, I think that's a good testimony that I'm getting a little bit better and a little more smarter with my positioning, because that could have been a game ender right there. All right, so let's check out the other stock I traded. I traded Rad as well, and I was trying to do a short here that I wasn't being patient enough, so I shorted here, shorted more here, and I shorted right here, and as it did this pop, I just panicked and sold. I should have waited until maybe put my stop loss right here, but I did ensure this was 900 shares or so, so I did have quite a big of a position. So I just didn't want it to go super against me, because at that point I'm losing $90 per 10 cents, and for it to put my stop loss level at 240, supposed to, like, my average that was like 205, I would have lost quite a bit of money on that one. So I didn't think that would be quite deal, but I think from now on I gotta be a little more focused on the entries, on being a little bit more kind of chasing the stocks. But yeah, if I held on, it would have worked well, but I didn't, and I had a $50 loss. So I'm happy with the fact that I cut it quick though. The other trade I did today was LAZR. So for some reason, I just tend to gravitate to this stock a lot, because I'm really forcing a certain trade that I wanted to happen. So in the morning when I saw this dip, and I thought I was patient enough for it to go quite a bit lower, then I bought this dip, and as it was going back, I was slowly scaling out, and I had an $80 loss at this point. So I think in total I was down $260 here. Then I bought the dip here again when I saw it bouncing off this resistance, and then this support, it bounced off, then it went up, and I was kind of expecting it to go down here again and just break through the support, but it went back and started going up again, and it started going up again. I was like, maybe this might be a trend reversal. So I put in 400 shares here and it got filled. Then I put another 400 shares just like 5 cents above it, but it just ripped too fast. It didn't fill. But on the next candle, it just had this huge drop wick that just filled me in and went back up again. So I was like, all right, cool. So I have 800 position filled in, and as it was going up, I was slowly scaling out. At one point, I was up, I think $120 realized, sorry, unrealized. And then when I saw it going down, I just slowly started scaling out. Then I just kind of ended the day with a $65 loss compared to the $260 or $270 that I had. So yeah, you know what? It's gonna be days like this. It's gonna be days where it's gonna be slow, and you just gotta keep going on. You know, I think we got to be more careful on the slower days because. Especially with this kind of stocks where I obviously have my, you know, it's definitely my favorite stock that I picked, and I've done quite a bit of analysis on it. So when things don't go the way that I want it to go, I think I subconsciously forced to trade, and I think I forced to trade because I spent hours and hours looking at these charts. So I feel like my time that I put in for these stocks, I feel like it has to be justified somehow. So, but I got to keep in mind that the market doesn't give two fucks about me. The market doesn't even care about anyone, doesn't, you know? It's just the market. It's me that is doing it. So yeah, but beside that, I'm really happy with the day, and I'm keeping on as much gain as I can for this week. So I think we're only up probably $600 this week, but still, that's quite a bit of money, especially if you're a beginner. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys next week. Actually, no, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.